Okay. Now, we'll continue to work on using quotation marks. This will get easier as we go along. Okay? All right, echo these words and tell me what they all have in common. Handshake, woodpile, shellfish. Handshake, woodpile, shellfish. Do these words sound alike? No. Okay, what do you notice about them then? They're made of what? They're made of two words. Handshake is made of what two words? Hand and shake. What about woodpile? Wood and pile. What about shellfish? Shell and fish. That's right. All right, who knows what we call words that are made up of two other words? All right, they're compound words. A compound word is two words that come together to form one new word. All right, let's look at these words and see how compound words are coded. Because it's made of two words, we're going to have to divide the two words. So, in handshake, what did we say the two words were? Hand and shake. So I'm going to put a line to divide the two words. Now, let's code the first word. Hand. How do we code it? A vowel followed by a consonant is short. And hand. All right, we've got that part. Now let's come over here and code the shake part. All right, how do we code this part of the word? All right, we've got digraph SH says shh. Now we've got A, sneaky E. Shake, shake. Now we can read the whole word. Hand, shake. All right, now let's go to the next word. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put my accent. All right, when you're coding compound words, the accent usually belongs on the first word. So that's where we're going to put it. All right, wood, pile, where will we separate? All right, between wood and pile, so between the D and the P. All right, how do we code wood? We have digraph OO. All right, what about pile? I, sneaky E. Wood, pile. Put our accent on the first syllable. Wood pile. All right, and shellfish. Where will we divide? Between shell and fish. And then we can code. All right, we've got digraph SH. And we've got a vowel followed by a consonant is short. Shell, shell. All right, the next one, we've got digraph SH. And then a vowel followed by a consonant is short. Ish, fish, shell, fish. Accents on the first syllable. Okay. some other compound words right quick. All right, echo this word for me. Footprint. All right, what is a footprint? The print of your foot. All right, echo this word. Dark room. What is a dark room? You guys know. All right, a dark room is a room that is dark, where a photographer goes to develop their film. So it is actually a room that is dark, and they go in and develop their film so that they can have photographs. All right, echo this word, bookshelf. What is a bookshelf? It's a shelf for books. That's right, I have one right here behind me. All right, now I have another one on the board. Now, what is this word? Toothbrush. All right, toothbrush. What is a toothbrush? It's a brush for your teeth or your tooth. That's right. All right, now let's see how we would code toothbrush. Where would we divide it? Between tooth and brush. All right, digraph OO, digraph TH, tooth, and then brush, SH, short U, toothbrush, toothbrush. All right, let's try some more. What is a fish hook? A hook that you catch fish with. What about a flagpole? A pole for the flag. Bookstore. Store of books. Campfire. Fire for when you go camping. Bathroom. Room that you take a bath in. Birthday. It's the day of your birth. Pig pen. A pen that the pigs are kept in. That's right. Very good job. All right. Now, let's look at one more thing while we're looking at coding. Now, look at this. Read this. U.S. All right, you notice it has dots by it. All right, those are initials. It's an abbreviation. That means it's a shortened version of a word or a phrase. All right, the U stands for United. The S stands for States. So when you see U.S., it stands for United States. All right, many abbreviations use periods. Some do not use periods at all. There are several abbreviations you can use for the United States. Some people use U.S. with the dots. Some do not. They just use U.S. with no dots. Some people use USA for United States of America. Okay. But when you see it, it stands for the United States, the country we live in. Today when we work, you're going to read about the United States. So when you see U.S., it's talking about the United States. All right, let's go back to our paper and practice on some compound words. All right, number one. Let's spell some compound words. Number one, himself. Himself. He will read the book by himself. What two words do you hear in himself? Yes, him and self. Him and self. So the first part, second part of that compound word is self. You put it together to make the word himself. Stretch out both parts to spell himself on number 1. Let's spell himself. 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 Number 2. Bedtime. My bedtime is 8 o'clock. Bedtime. All right, the two words that make up bedtime is bed and time. Bed and time. First part, ed. Second part, I'm. Sneaky letter. Sound out bedtime. It's a compound word, so it has to go together. Bedtime. Bedtime. Let's check it. bedtime. 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 Number 3, campfire. Campfire. We will sit around the campfire and roast marshmallows. Campfire. What two words make up campfire? Camp and fire. First part, camp. Second part, sneaky letter. Put it together and make your compound word, campfire. Now let's check your work. Campfire. 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 Make sure there's no spacing in between your words, guys. A compound word is two words put together to make one new word. So no gaps in there. Campfire. All right. You're going to read the words at the bottom to someone, and you can spell them out loud and have them check them off. All right, we're going to practice on your compound word practice worksheet. You can turn it over there. At the top. At the top. Alright, you have a word bank.
Cynthia, please go to room 311. Cynthia, please go to room 311.
On the side, back, tub, book, mark, card, stick. We're going to add one of these words to the first part of the word to make a compound word. And then you'll draw a line to match it to a picture if it matches. All right, number 1, cook. What could you add to cook to make a compound word? Cook back, cook tub, cook book, cook mark, cook card, or cook stick. What makes sense? All right, cook book. All right, mine is over. You can scoot yours a little bit closer over than mine because it has to be one word. Cookbook. All right, a cookbook is what, guys? Something mom uses or dad for a recipe. Cookbook, a book you use to help you cook. All right, number 2, horse what? Horse back, horse tub, horse mark, horse card, horse stick. Which one makes sense? All right, horse back. Remember, mine needs to go over a little bit. Yours should be matching up with it. PowerPoint didn't want to slide it over that far. All right, horseback. You can ride horseback. That means riding on the back of the horse. The horse's back. Number 3, bath what? Bath tub, bath mark, bath card, or bath stick. Which one makes sense? All right, you have a bathtub, and you have a picture of the little girl in the bathtub. So you'll draw a line up to the little girl in the bathtub. Number 4, lip what? Lip mark, lip card, lip stick. I know you girls know that. What is it? It's lipstick. And there is a picture down at the bottom of the lipstick. So you'll draw your line down to the tube of lipstick. bookmark or book card? What do we call it? It's called a bookmark. All right, and there's a picture pointing to the bookmark in the book. A bookmark marks your spot inside of the book. So draw your line to the bookmark. And number 6, we have post what? Postcard. Postcard. All right. Some of you may not know, we call it mail, but in some places around the world, they call the mail post. So a postcard is like a mail card. So, postcard, a mail card. Means the same thing. Okay, while you're putting in card for that last one, I'm going to flip mine to look like yours. Okay. Now, let's look at your passage. We're going to read about corn on this side. Corn on the cob comes from a grass plant. It is picked from a big green plant. The plant stem is hard like bamboo. The kernel is the seed that is planted to make more corn. There is dent corn, flint corn, sweet corn, popcorn, and wax corn. Most kids like popcorn best. What kind of plant does corn grow from? What kind of plant does corn grow from? Now, what does it tell us? Corn on the cob grows from a what kind? A grass plant. How many of you guys knew that corn was a type of grass plant? It grew from a grass plant. Number 8, what is the plant stem like? All right, what sentence tells us that? All right, the third sentence says the plant stem is hard like what? like bamboo. Remember, pandas eat bamboo. So what is the plant stem like? It is hard like bamboo. It has to be pretty hard or else it wouldn't be able to hold the corn up, right? Number 9. What part of the corn is the seed? What part of the corn is the seed? So look at your paper. What does it tell us? It says the kernel is the seed. The kernel. You have to use the kernels to plant to make more corn. Number 10, what kind of corn do most kids like best? All right, which sentence tells us that? Most kids like popcorn best. That may be some adults too, right? Popcorn. Back, you are going to have another set of compound words where you're going to make them just like we did at the top today. And then you're going to read about corn again. Or you're going to have this abbreviation. We went over it earlier, but let's go over it again. US stands for what? United States. United States. And remember that it is the country that we live in, okay? All right, don't forget now you're going to have your phonics test tomorrow and your spelling test, okay? So don't forget to study. You can look back at any of the lessons that you need to look back. You can go back in them and look at anything you need to as practice. All right, you guys keep studying. You're doing a great job.